Greetings, traders. Thank you for joining with me today for this very brief 5 to 8 minute video on the Boomerang trader indicator I call PRIMO, or price momentum. Now, this price momentum indicator can be used on any type of trade or chart in an active futures contract because we're measuring the movement of price. Please read the risk disclosure and understand that futures trading is extremely high risk and only risk capital should be employed. Also, the results that I'm showing you here, which are on still charts, are hypothetical performance. They're not in any way to be construed as live trades or any kind of performance that is not other than hypothetical. It is for training purposes only and ultimately considered for entertainment purposes. Okay, with that in mind, again, let me show you this brief tutorial here on the price momentum oscillator, the PRIMO. Now, first of all, I'm going to show you on a plain, simple white chart, and then I'll show you how it works on Boomerang Day Trader. Now, you don't need to own Boomerang Day Trader to purchase the PRIMO indicator, which is very low cost. It's only $195, and you will find immediately upon using that it's easily worth 10 times and more worth its value. First of all, the indicator is constructed to show here, this is a 450 tick chart on a blank chart here, and it's constructed to show you how when the price momentum, these histogram bars here are showing the value of the price momentum. Now, you have in trading, you have the prices that are moving, and what you're trying to forecast is where the price is going to go into the future. So by reading the momentum of the price, this gives you the underlying force that's backing up the price. I've used this indicator for many, many years. I developed it long ago, and it is extremely accurate. It's one of our most important indicators that I use in our live day trading every day in our daytradersaction.com room. Let me show you how this works. First of all, it consists of these histograms. I really like histogram charts, so I designed it using histograms. And the histograms are red under this zero line right here. Well, it's a zero line, but it's right at the 50-point level. So it tracks between 100 and or 0 and 100. But the actual zero or central line is right at the 50 line here, the 50-point line. So when prices start giving a hint that they're moving higher, this thin dashed line, which is more of a faster momentum moving average, is going to shoot higher here and cross over this thicker, slower momentum average here, which is overlaid on the exact PRIMO chart here. So the first hint we look for is the crossover, and we look for prices to start moving up in relation to the crossover in the case of the upside for an upside movement. Once the prices cross over and you start seeing some action here. Now notice how when the histogram right here changed the green color crossing over the I'm going to call it the zero line or the central line, the 50-point line there. The histograms turn green. Prices, even though pulling back a little, moving back in place, still you can see it caught stability and moved above, again, what I'm going to call the zero line, moving above this zero central line here. You notice how the dips could be bought with that happening and prices shot straight up. Now, one of the features also is that when it goes and hits an extreme, which is shown by this red line up here on the upside, it colors codes that move to that level to give you a hint. And you can see right here that that was right near the exact top of the move. Prices cross back down again with this thin dashed line coming under the price momentum line. The price momentum line turns the bearish color, which is the magenta color, and blue for bullish. And these colors can be changed however you'd like them to match whatever your particular interest is in watching the color. Notice how the histogram here turns red. So here's your first hint. Cross under a magenta colored, bearish colored momentum line, and histograms moving under the zero line here. You can see that the prices dropped dramatically from there all the way down to this level here, which gave you another reading of an overextended downside move, and it just happened to be right exactly near the bottom of the move. You can see how valuable this histogram could be for you, don't you? It's really tremendous. Like I said, I've used it for many, many, many years on my own trading. I developed it long ago, but I'm releasing it for the first time now to the public. Again, crossing up with the dash line crossing up over the blue changing bluish color momentum. That tells us the price momentum starting to kick in here. Even though there's little dip pullbacks, you can see that everything turned green and there's a higher move getting ready, and prices shot straight up and they head up to the highs again. This time a little weaker moves, just about the same height here on the price, but a little bit weaker, telling you to watch out for maybe more weakness coming in. There's various ways to read this, which I outline in a detailed webinar that I will give you a link to after you purchase the indicator. It'll come with the indicator. It's a very detailed webinar exactly how to use this. So with that in mind, you can see here things got weak again. The cross under came, the red histograms changed, and down goes the thing. You can see it's a day trader's dream come true for scalpers like us, which is generally how we focus our work here. Again, crossing over here, blue line on the momentum, green histograms, and the price shot up again. So if you feel that you could really value from having this type of indicator working for every day, just go ahead and click on the purchase link and buy it. It's only $195. And like I said, rest assured you're going to find that it's going to be 10 times to 20 to 50 times worth of value over a career in trading, and you'll see the immediate benefits right away. Now let's go over to this Boomerang chart real quick. I'll just backtrack a little and show you how valuable this can be for Boomerang. Now Boomerang is a very specific system that we developed quite some time ago, about 8 years ago. It's very popular in the industry, and Boomerang sets up trade channels and sets up the color of the trade channel, an arrow opening the trade channel, and pullbacks to the signal line within the trade channel. The way it works using the price momentum oscillator is very simple. We watch for the blue momentum line, the thicker momentum line. You can watch the other ones too, and you can watch the histograms, but when the blue momentum line crosses over the zero line or the neutral line, which is the 50% line, we trade a pullback to the signal line, and on the Boomerang method we're scalping for 3 points. So you can see here 94 shot up to 30.01, so it made about a 6-point move. Now watch here. Histograms change color. All we're focusing on right now for Boomerang is the the momentum indicator line here, the thick colored one, which is the bearish color, crossing the zero line right here. We trade a pullback to the signal line, and down they go. The signal line is represented here, and these yellow dots would be your exact entry. There's no confusion or mistaking where to get in Boomerang, because we've developed it so it works just exactly like it says in the system, and we do extensive training on this. But this is a new indicator that will help you with your Boomerang trades. Trying another one here. Histogram comes up. All the histogram bars are green. The price momentum line here crosses over the zero line. You trade a pullback to the signal line, and up they go. So just within that 45-minute hour period, there were 3 winning trades on Boomerang, and they're all scalped for 3 points. That would have been like 9 points. That's $180 a contract, just to give you an idea, on the mini NASDAQ. These are both mini NASDAQ charts, which is an excellent tool for day trading. So I hope you like this video. This is a basic summary, but for details, you can either email me or just purchase the indicator, and I will send you a complete webinar on how the price momentum indicator works. So thanks for joining with us today on this brief tutorial, and have a good rest of the day.